Hey, everybody. Good Saturday morning coming to you from Atlanta. Hey, TikTokers. Hey, Facebookers, Instagrammers. Hope you're doing well this morning. I got the Mosifus, as my Uncle Flip used to call it. You know, when you got the crud or whatever. Got all congested headache, eyes feel all like they got pressure on them. I've been hacking and sniffling. Um, but um, but I don't have COVID or nothing. But anyhow, I'm in the midst of it. It'll pass. The old spiritual said this also will pass. But anyhow, top of the morning to you. The morning post this morning, I'll tag Facebook and Instagram down here at the bottom of this. And some of you want to come over and send me a Facebook request or something. Um, so the morning post this morning is there is nothing I want to accomplish in 2025. In the early years, I wanted to buy another house in some of those years, or grow the church, or take an extra trip to Panama City Beach. But at 69, I think I'm pretty good. There are things that I hope that will happen this year, but if they don't, there's always next year. A book about Ava and her years of transitioning and about our relationship going through that. Sod in the lower yard come spring. Maybe a spring trip to New York City. We both just received our passports the other day. Maybe a spur-of-the-moment trip out of the country. Wouldn't that be fun? Of course, I want to keep walking every day and eating healthy and trying to stay away from those sugar demons and all that processed sugar and just kind of be more aware of my health as I'm getting older and make sure I keep moving, keep eating better. I wouldn't mind focusing a little more on how to make money online as a content creator, but TikTok may be about to be banned. Plus, man, it takes a lot of work to make a few $1,000s on content creation. It's weird, but you have to lay your ego aside, and yet the whole thing seems like this huge ego trip. Most of us settle into, if we just have enough money to pay our bills and get by, we are thankful and have gratitude for it. And just enjoy a warm bed on a cold night and our health. As we should. I have had years of living like the little widow woman in Elijah's days, but her mill never ran dry, and her little cruse of oil never ran out. Life is much bigger than having financial wealth. Actually, some people who have wealth are more miserable than the ones living off the land and just getting by. Looking back, I think the blessings that have come my way was because I was and still am always been a good tipper. I know some of you will hear that and say, dude, you're so weird. What in the world are you talking about? I just through servers, I made the connection years ago in my teenage years. My God, there's something to this thing about giving. I had some strange things that happened to me when I felt in my heart I should give somebody like a $20 tip on a $5 order back when I was young. $20 was a lot of money back then. It's kind of like $100 nowadays. And then a week or two later, I'm like, holy crap, what in the world? There's something fun. So I tapped into that. So anyhow, I'm sowing that seed to you for this year. Tap into it. There's something to it. I can't explain it. I don't want to load you down with a bunch of old false teachings of financial wealth through prosperity and all like that. But there's something to it, folks, that tapping in to give. You prime the pump, Looking back, I think my blessings that have come my way was because and still am always a good tipper. I know that is weird, but I have given when I really didn't have it to give. Giving is a heart thing. It started years ago when I would tip a server of 50, and a week later something really strange would happen financially. Years ago, I asked a lady how much a week they made at a small hotel in Costa Rica that I stayed at for a week. They made the beds, and they were the housekeeping crew. There was 3 of them, and Sammy and I had a blast staying there that week. Every morning, Sammy and I would go down and sit in the little kitchen, and they would cook our breakfast just the way we wanted it. When I asked on our final morning, they said it would be about 40 American that they made a week. I gave all 3 of them $40. It's weird sitting here this morning and remembering that. I think the reason I feel this morning, because there is something to getting into the flow. It's the beginning of the new year. People, tap into it. There's something to it. Tap into it. You know, getting into the flow of giving and receiving. One doesn't work without the other. Tap into it. You may never be rich. Most of us never care to be rich. But I can tell you this, the cruise of oil won't run dry. Jesus said it's more blessed to give. Yeah, he did. Good Saturday morning, fellow sojourners on planet Earth. This is the day the Lord hath made. Did you feel that? I will rejoice and be glad. And I will be thankful for another spin around the sun. The picture over on my Facebook page, the family has been down in Key West to bring in the new year. They spent last night in Miami. And tonight we'll be in Jacksonville. And then Sunday they will make their grand entrance back into the holy of holy cities, Atlanta. The most precious and joyful and beautiful city upon the planet Earth. The land of Oz had nothing on Atlanta. Good day, everybody.